Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. This is the old trusty brown bear. And if anybody's out there, welcome to my stream. Not doing too much tonight. Trying to recover from being out of schedule of sorts. Haven't been able to get back into a routine here. I had a nice routine going back some time ago, but fell out of it. Not sure from what. Oh, forgive me, I just finished eating. Whew. Well, tonight I'll be playing Final Fantasy XIV as usual. I'm not really goal oriented tonight. I do think I'll do some leveling, run some dungeons, you know, just have a grand old time. And yeah, you know, been thinking about what to do about my stream, actually what to do about my life altogether. So I'm just about ready to graduate. I have all the credits I need for my degree, which is a literature degree, and trying to find a position somewhere. That's gotten me down, but I've been offered an interview, at the very least, finally. I think that's my first interview in 3 weeks, so so the current reality of the economy in the state that it is, I think it precludes getting a position anywhere right away. So, but yeah, I've been offered a position, you know, to go teach somewhere in China. Oh no, I haven't been offered a position. I shouldn't get ahead of myself. Let's go teach in China. You know, China's an interesting country. You know, my dream was to go to Japan, but I'll go to China. Yeah, I'll go to China if I'm offered a position. I'd go there for sure. And what would I do in China? Well, I'd probably just learn the language, learn the culture, try and make a friend or two. Yeah, I'm tired of being a lonely old guy. I'll try to be an old guy with some friends. Although I'm not that old. You know, I have no more youth, but I'm not old. This is what vanity it calls. I just entered middle age. My youth just finally slipped from my grasp. So this bear, well, he's gonna keep trying to do his best. I was reminiscing on what I used to do and how I used to be prior to entering university. No, I used to try to make a living as a writer. I was just starting to gain some national, maybe even international status as a writer, you know. I was starting to be recognized for my political writing, but then I burned out. Got into an argument, an online argument, and then all that passion for writing, it just disappeared on me. And it's something that I've been trying to reignite all this time. Bruce Springsteen wrote about burnout in the 80s, released it in a song called The Fire. Maybe I should do a karaoke stream. It's all Bruce Springsteen songs. I'm just about ready here to start playing. So, you know, if you enjoy the stream, if you ever come across this video in you're wandering through YouTube, you're enjoying the stream, you know, click that like button if you like, and then, you know, if you like me, if you like humble old me, you know, hit that subscribe button. Either is fine. You know, the more you help me, the more we can hang out. So, well, let's play. Let's play some games tonight. Here we are. Final Fantasy XIV. Yeah, you know, I'm not afraid of people, you know, dig into my past, find out who I am, who I was. I was never afraid to express my opinions on anything, so if they dig into my past and find out, yeah, this guy, he was a Jimmy Dore, Kyle Kalinske type of guy. When I was younger, when I was in my 20s, I was that sort. Never afraid to express my opinion, even if it was wrong. And I was wrong in many cases, but, you know, I was equally correct in many others. Here we go. For whatever reason, my speaker was turned around, even though I'm not even using it. What the heck's going on here? Something popped up. Something popped up from my computer. What was I doing in Kugane? Kugane. Alright. I was running around as a samurai. Hello. I'll say this to my free company. I was playing some Star Wars The Old Republic yesterday. Just playing started the Bounty Hunter storyline, which I never completed. I wish I completed it back before they made all those changes to the beginning of the game. Now, they cut a lot of content from the beginning. You know, they made little cuts here and there to the storyline. But I'm going to be honest with y'all and say they made a big mistake doing that. Because a lot of the story was expressed in these little scenes that they had put on the chopping floor. Let me be free. It seems that VC Face is taking up a lot of CPU resources on my computer right now. So that's the program I'm using to display my face to the world that I wish to be seen. Gunbreaker. I kind of not interested in running any dungeons, though, so... Oh my. I seem to be popular tonight. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So, okay. It was just my phone alerting me that it was fully charged. I think I'll do these clan mark. And I'll also do some Beast Tribe quests. So... and I should think that by the time I finish doing these tribe quests and hunt quests, I should be relatively close to leveling up. Relatively. So these will provide about, I guess altogether, 1 million, so I'll get 1.5 million, so maybe I'll get about to 6 million from Beast Tribe quests. The pearl ones, this one's just swimming around grabbing pearls. Oh, this one. Oh, okay, and this one seems to... so these 3 Beast Tribe quests all seem to appear for me. So this one... head her onto the outside and go beat me up some of those red Kojin. You know, just give them the old 1, 2, give them what for, you know, just... this is more than a stern talking to that they need, apparently. The Red Brigands struck fast, but they fled even faster. If you would search the northern shoreline, I will see to the rest of the file. Oh, and gotta smear them. Gotta smear them with the... whoa, what are manta rays doing outside? Since when have they developed lungs? Well, I guess in a world without that doesn't obey our physics, that can just... and you might not necessarily need lungs to... huh. Got my chair shaking. I don't think it was my bowels or anything, though. Did somebody come in? Oh, here we go. Daddy. Somebody in my free company's all happy. It's Friday for them. For someone jobless like me, though, every day's Friday. Every day's Saturday. I should think I'll get hired soon, doing something or other. You know, I want to teach. I mean, I'm trained to teach. But, you know, I'm willing to take any position. And I've applied just about everywhere that is hiring right now. Maybe I opened my big mouth one too many times in my youth and burned too many bridges. Well, I regret nothing. I have a great many regrets. I wish them a happy Friday as well. Even if for me, not working every day is the same day. Well, it won't always be true. No, I'll get hired on somewhere. It's just a matter of time. It's just how life is. Things just... events follow one another. You know, it helps to realize that the only thing in life that's personal are people's feelings towards you. You know, they'll treat you kindly, they'll treat you awfully, but regardless, you know. But, you know, you gotta keep plugging away at things. Eventually, you know, something will change. Maybe not for the better, maybe for the worse. As if this is very helpful advice. Yeah, y'all probably already know this. Yeah, Trusty, we already know all this. Tell us something we don't know. Well, I can't do that. All I can give you is my opinion on things that you probably already do know. And as we've just discussed, I'm not afraid to give my opinion on anything. Which isn't to say I'll ever be unwise about expressing my opinion. I'm never going to speak on things that I don't know anything about. Well, that'd be kind of silly. So, you know, I do have the regret of burning out, though. You know, I think, you know, if I just kept at it, maybe I'd be on the level of Kyle Kalinske or David, I can't remember his name. I'd be on the level of Sam Cedar or any of those fellas if I just kept at it. I was gaining some attention. You know, and I like to think of myself as an excellent writer, and since going through the process of university, I'd like to think that I've improved exponentially. That living, there's not too many writers alive better than me. Of course, you know, a lot of that takes motivation. I don't have a lot since burning out. Oh, I used to love to write on things every day. I used to write probably 1,000 words a day, 1,000 words every other day. I'd find something to write about. And yeah, I'd make my argument. So I was used to be afraid of writing essays in high school. I used to think they were so that I was a much better fiction writer than a non-fiction writer. But it's so hard to get fiction started. I think one of my great strengths, but also one of my great failings, is how much of a completionist I am. If I can't 100% my own life, then then I give up. So that may very well be why why I burned out. I couldn't get everything perfect. So I suppose that's I burned out from form of obsessive compulsive disorder. Just going to find the final goal from this. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Suppose I am neurotic like that. Oh, something that my brother always makes me mad about is whenever I talk about how I'm neurotic. You know, I'm genuinely neurotic. I overthink things to a degree that can become debilitating. So I'm training myself as a. So I think I expressed some of this before on that time I burned out of this game, of going into the duty finder and partying up with people. It was really neurotic thoughts that kept me from participating early in the game as it was made. But oh, my brother, he would mishear neurotic as erotic. That goddamn bastard. No, not erotic. Wow, you're making me sound like a perv. There we go. There we go. Alright, time to head to the Peering Stones now. Ah, Peering Stones. I wonder how many of this tombstones. Oh, I got 800 now. Time to go beat up some ghosts. Oh, this one's always a pleasant one. Married. And this one's quick enough to do. Oh, I don't have my merit on my hotbar. Chocobo. Chickaboo! My cousin and I used to play the Final Fantasy games together. Although he's never played this one. He's expressed a bit of interest in playing this, but Not so much yet. Ha ha ha. You know my Gubue. My Gubue. It's allergic to Mikote. You see that? Sneezed. Wah, wah, wah. It's right on. That was pleasant. Kind of miss being around animals. Had a kitty, but she must have gotten eaten by coyotes. She just disappeared one day. Well, she was getting old. She was in her elder years. Went outside and never returned. Was probably gotten by the coyotes or the raccoons. But at the same time, she wasn't in the greatest of shape at the end, so I miss my kitty. Just one of those. Just one of those cats that just showed up one day, and as quickly as she showed up, she disappeared. There we go. Salt. I guess to the Japanese, salt is very pure. It's very sacred. Okay, and there should be another one around here somewhere, eh? Boot camp's right there. Right on the other side here. Here we are. Oh. Alright, go ahead and crush them. So I think I'm gonna play for a little while tonight, and then I'm gonna review how to teach English. Whew. And this one, what is this next one here? Detonate thunderous explosives at the designated location in Virjala. Oh, this is curious. Oh yes, this is the Antlion one. Okay, I was thinking of... There's two Antlion Beast Tribe quests. This is... this enemy stronger than usual sort. You don't get... Ooh, there we go. Boot camps. Very hungry man. Okay, there's that. What next? What next? Whew. I don't know why I got on the Griffin. Oh well. I'll take a look around for marks, I guess. The fringes, so... That one. Which one is that one again? That one. I know there that one is. Anything else in the fringes? Yeah, one of those. Anything else in the fringes in here? Yeah, one of those. So there's 4 enemies in the fringes then, okay? Oh, this guy's up. Oh, but he's only on for another 4 minutes. So... The only one I'm not entirely sure of is that plant-looking one. Which one is that one again? Was that one in the caves? Oh, here we go. This is right. Oh no, I thought it was a goosefish. The one with the tentacles sticking out, but it's not the goosefish one. Maybe I'll go look for the eyeball first. Because I know where the eyeball is. It's they're around that bridge. That second bridge. When you look at the devastation here and the prevalence of all these powerful monsters and vicious animals, you get the feeling that the Empire was probably headed towards collapse regardless. You know, they never really ever took care of their provinces. The only one who ever really cared would have been Gaius. No, they never sent any patrols out to reduce the monster population at all. So you ended up with these towns that were beset by monsters that couldn't really ever do anything. They were trapped, pretty much. important to remember that this was in many ways very much Xenos' intention as well. With Gaius, we all know what his intention was and what it wasn't. But Xenos, most people thought of Xenos as a brilliant commander and a terrible governor. But he had the mad desire to create an enemy. Create enemies with which he could kill or be killed. It's kind of disgusting and also kind of sad at the same time. Someone that couldn't feel anything other than emotions. That develop in the midst of a battle. Alright. Jeez, whenever I think of what I could have been had I ever kept up at any one thing. This is getting annoying. At least let me get on my mount yet. The other monster could be just about anywhere, really. So I think... Okay, well, one of the ones should be over in this village over here. There's one thing I never noticed before is the strength of the enemies that we're going to face, is that denoted in the icons next to their bar? These ones would seem like strong enemies. So should be one over in here somewhere that I can fight. That's so I'm gonna have to fight that Merit as well. Maybe I should have hit it with There we go. Thought I'd be able to sneak in that last attack. Now to find that one critter. That critter with the antennas or whatever. Who even knows? Let us find it. Okay, I don't know why it wasn't obvious that either Shinri or Omega were in this hole. I mean, it should have been the very first place that we checked. I mean... Doesn't look to be the gazelles. You know, these things usually, okay. So it was in the second. Yeah, I don't have to worry about that one anymore. Fringes, East End. It looked like, okay, I think I know what those ones are. So I just have to discover where it is. La la la. My mouth's all dry. So I wouldn't mind getting my gunbreaker to level 70 tonight if at all possible. If ain't at all possible. Here we go. There you are. Maybe I hit him with that first. Yeah, imagine that piece. Wow. Guess it doesn't really matter what you call a plant. They... Well, you know, plants have genders. What am I talking about? I'm sure not a lot of people know this, but yeah, plants have genders. Plants that fruit are female, and plants that have pollen are male. I think that's the way it goes. So I'll go to the peaks next. The fringes, okay, I'm finished with the fringes. The peaks, so that beetle. Anything else? The peaks from here? Nothing from the peaks from there, so... And that thingy. So, just two. Pantera and Scarab Beetle. So, Pantera, I think, is actually pretty close to the entrance to here, so... Scurry! As the Griffin would say. Which means let's get our butts over there. Let's get our tails over there. And do something about them hunt marks. Is this the Pantera right here? It is. For sure that fire had missed me. There we go. Okay. I don't know why I got on the mount just for that. Oh well. Gotta remember to do that first of all. There we go. Go now. Now to find the scarab beetle. So when it comes to this structure is very old then. Yes. Oh. Yeesh. Let's do something about that. Stay in the game frame. Those creatures that are very much like a puff of wind, a given form. Here we go, here's the scarab beetle. What the heck did I just do that? There we go. I need one more though. One more. Huh. Maybe quite close then. Man. Let's engage in a bout of strength with a scarab beetle. Oh, I'd really like to start working for sure. Any job right now would be fine. Any position, anywhere. I'd like to go overseas, but I'm willing to delay that by a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4. Well, at the same time, it is a lifelong dream, so the sooner I can go overseas, the better. Just to see another part of the world for the first time in my life. Well, no, second time in my life. I went over to Japan when I was just finishing up high school for the very first, I went over to Japan for the very first time when I was just finishing up high school. There we go. Saying it the other way would have made it sound like I'd finished up high school more than once. Well, I did stay behind for 1 extra year. You know, that was around the start of my depression, though. You know, I had a pretty severe injury prior to being hit by a truck. You know, I explained how I was hit by a truck in a previous video. And let me tell you something. You know, people often say, well, time slows down when you're about to get into an accident. It's like, I don't know if it really slows down so much as you're just taking in every single detail. Oh, well, I guess I better figure out what enemies, nothing from the looks from there. The looks, just the one, hey, and that would be the frog. Froggy. Let's go get that froggy. Well, yeah, anyways, as I was just stating that time doesn't really slow down so much as you just take in every single detail. And the detail of that accident was, I was almost across. I was almost across the street. I was on a bike. I was going from, I was going across Wasn't really so much an intersection, I guess. But the driver had cut the corner. And I'm talking about cut the corner. There wasn't any opportunity for me to dodge because I didn't realize that the driver was gonna take that sharp of a turn. But yeah, prior to that, I had actually I pulled a really embarrassing muscle. I pulled my glute muscle in my final year of high school. So no, I'd left high school with a pretty moderate to severe injury. And the automobile accident that I'd gotten into following that really made all my injuries degenerative. It felt like nothing was ever improving. What the heck's going on with Discord? I'm not paying attention. So I just want to vibe to this music. This music is one of the most beautiful tracks in the game. Boom. I'll just fly around. But yeah, there's a correlation between being injured and being depressed. And I was moderately to severely depressed following high school. And then getting into that accident didn't help. I was pretty cautious on my bike too. I didn't think I'd be hit by that truck. It was nearly at least a block away when I started crossing the street. So he must have hit that corner at about 60 miles an hour. Well over 60 miles an hour. Fortunately, a lot of the energy was absorbed by my bike instead of my body. And I'm talking, the frame was bent by about 2 inches, and that was a steel frame. That was back when they still built things out of steel in North America. Yeah, it was a good sturdy steel bike frame, heavy as heck, but it wasn't going to break after a mere year or two. I didn't think about seeking an insurance claim until about 3 years afterwards. If just had I done an insurance claim right away, very well might be that I would have won a settlement large enough to change my life, but I was too depressed then. Perhaps I'd hoped my family would do the work for me. I probably should have asked them to do the work for me. They probably would have done it, but I never asked for help. And that was a mistake on my part. I never asked for help from anybody. So instead of having the opportunity to recover through the use of insurance funding, I tried to do it alone, and I suffered for it. So knock on wood, I hope nothing like that ever happens again, but yeah, I definitely know what I'll do next time. Knock on wood, I don't ever want that to happen again, because the monies you'll get from insurance compare nothing to the money you would earn. I mean, if I had been healthy prior to then, if I had been healthy through my 20s, I'd be, I'd hate to say it, but I'd be incredibly successful right now. I'd be an entirely different person. An entirely different outlook on life. But, you know, I'm glad of where I am now. I know what it is to suffer. I know what it is to go through years of loneliness and depression. At the very least, I will never be a person who can't relate to another. Except if that person has no ability to empathize with others. Then I would be on the opposite spectrum from I suppose, a psychopath, sociopath. What is this building? This building is very suspicious. Well, that entrance is very suspicious, I should say. I always wondered if maybe this place was meant to be a dungeon. I mean, as it is, it's a... well, it's a place. I lost the music. I'm gonna go back. Listen to the music again. Now they really need to learn to cremate bodies in this universe. Cremation! Like, why didn't they cremate Xenos' remains? What's this fake gotta say for itself? Okay, well, anyways, I'm gonna go back to the Far East. I'm gonna go to Onokoro. Get those other hunt marks. Oh boy. That was good. So one of them and one of them. Okay. Anything else from the Ruby Sea? I shouldn't think so. Might have to head Asm Step. Okay, oh, I forgot about that one. I'll get that one last of all. Okay, now I'm just making mistake after mistake. Well, here we are, here we go. Oh, this is 10 minutes. Here we go. Yuki. Sounds like they were named after the sound they must make. Oh, that didn't sound like Yuki. Foo, 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 foo. Foo, 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 foo. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to... Sounds like an 80s tune is about to start up. Just heckin' get him! Yeah, you know, you just almost imagine that guy. The love song's about to start. After... Is that all I need? Yeah, that's all I needed here. Next to go to the... I shall head to the Yoncha. I must feel like Peter Gabriel's gonna start singing. Another one of the more beautiful songs, one of the more beautiful tracks from the game as well. Okay, which one? Okay, one of those guys and one of those guys. Okay, I think I know where those guys are. Okay, one of them. One of those DPS and healer killers. Oh, okay. Yeah, I never finished up that one. Do something about the music here. There we go. Only have a little bit longer of this song anyway, so enjoy it while it lasts. need to remember to start doing that first of all. I shall remember to do that then. It's always good for at least a hit. Two more marks here. Nice. First things first. Okay. There we go. Just a little bit further. Kill another one. This is the oh, nice. I'll line up with. Huh. Here's how I like that. Okay, I think that's all of it for Matcha. So, Buffalo and Manchesteria Step Zo. Oh, I missed that one. I gotta go back to Derby C. I'll go to Coral Shell. Is that one on the sea floor? Can't quite remember where that one is. Jeez, I'm just missing. Oh, they're in that cave. Right? They are in that cave. Oh. Now these things are stupidly powerful for this level. Those little floating balls of light. Those orbs, those spirit orbs. They hit so hard. It's kind of dangerous to fight them as anything but a tank. Or a healer. A healer can at least heal. Uh-oh. Then I'll turn around and go up to the step. I shall go to the step. Poo! Poo poo poo. I wouldn't mind doing Heaven on High someday, or what's that other one? Palace of the Dead? I think I can start from level 60. There we are. Let's go get us a crab or two. Just over on this little island over here. Hey, it's Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Lucy in the sky. No diamonds though. There we go. Need two of these. I need two. Alright. Alright. Oh, for the Java review, I hope I do well, I hope I do well. Uh-oh. There we go. Not entirely sure what I'll buy with these Centennial Seals. I mean, the end game of this, when at the time Stormblood was the end game, I mean, it would have been nice to have 600 Centennial Seals available. Do, 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 do. If I remember correctly, there was... Oh, here it is. It's a tree. A tree right here. 10,000 year pine. So a tree that had witnessed the calamity then, the end days. Well, isn't that interesting then? This tree gotta say for itself. Nothing. Okay. Going to... Gonna. Okay. What were the enemies that I gotta take out here? So, a stepped zone and a manzazeri. These guys aren't too far away, and these ones are just to the west. There we go. Just imagine it. I can just hear it going, woo! Whew. Moo. I seem to have been overtaken by melancholy. Which is good. It's good. It means I'm actually overcoming those feelings. As odd as it sounds, you gotta be able to feel what you're feeling if I can do anything about it. So, okay, I think I know it's creatures that I'm hunting now. It's these ones over here. Yeah. Oh wow, I'm yawning. Ooh. Whew. I'm yawning. Oh. Unearth the full there we go. I think I'm done with the Asm step. Just that one frog left. Let's go get it. The frog. The frog. Where was that when I was in the fringes? I gotta look again. The looks. The frogs. I was defeating the frogs, and then I got distracted by my own thoughts. Which is how often what thoughts do. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. Well, I guess it's a little late. I won't deny that. I'm tired because it's late. But it's not that late yet. It's just a little late. It may help if I check the map. The high bank. So this way somewhere then. Hey? Well, I guess they're not going to be quite near the water. Somewhat near it. These things would prefer fresh water, I should think. I don't think I get it, then they're gonna prefer to hang out around down below in the ground. Shouldn't think they'd be in here now, would they? I'll probably remember what they look like eventually. Eventually I'll remember what the heck they look like. The high bank. I wonder what that one scene looks like if you just tell that guy, just hit him as hard as he can. Wait a minute. I remember now. Those creatures is this way. I wonder what Fandanio's plan is. What is his ulterior motives that he hasn't stated yet? So he has purposefully taken on the appearance of has to be sometimes an answer comes to mind which might make some sense. But, you know, soon thereafter it slips mind. But with Fandanio. I must have missed it. I didn't. There we go. I think that's. Yeah, that is. That's all of the. Where is the level 68 area? I'll go do some. I'll go do. Looks like I might be able to. Amount the fates that I can do might be about the same as doing a dungeon. Oh yeah. I'll at least get to level 69. It'd be a nice level to get to. Doesn't matter by now, eh? This might take a little while. I have to do something like 20 fights altogether. Maybe I'll just go vibe somewhere. Just go relax. It should be alright to do a fate. I'm at the duty. Wasn't feeling up to it before, but now my mood has improved quite a bit. People are just so shy in this game. There we go. So just need a couple more million, hey? This. Do I have any food? I should just go buy a hard-boiled egg from somewhere. Where can I get those? I can get that from the Mensa? At the very least, I should get a hard. At the very least, I should get something that'll increase my experience point gain. They should have done that prior to doing all those beast tribe quests and hunt quests. Ow! Ow! I thought the loading was supposed to be fast. What the heck? Oh boy. What it is I just don't wanna have to deal with anybody tonight. Kind of a selfish reason. But it should be fine. Should be fine. You know, just a quick hello, break the ice, and some okay, what next? Where am I? What am I doing? Who am I? Let's see. I think milk. Milk does the same thing, right? Get the same effect from drinking some milk as you can from well, they. Yeah, here we go. Doesn't matter to me, I'll just do whatever. Okay. Coral Grove. You, Murdom's Metal. Oh boy. There we go. What do we got? Oh, got a dancer and a bard. There we go. Nobody insta-killed there. Doom. I think about it. There we go. Ah, nice. Woohoo! Oh, nice. I got all 3 commendations somehow. Bow, 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 bow. See, Trusty, it really wasn't all that bad. Nobody bit off your head or anything. But yeah, I really like the heals for that one. Kept me alive. They had a good balance of attack and of healing. Got through that dungeon pretty quickly. But I got up to level 69. I feel a little more awake now. But yeah, VC Face is really taking up a lot of CPU resources. I went and downloaded The Sims 4 today. I've owned that game for a number of years through Origin, so... Well, really, the only games that I really play are this, Sims 3, Sims 4, and used to always play the most recent Final Fantasy, but I really stopped with 13. I think I got as far as somebody's really enjoying. Yeah. The Hatching Tide music. the event music. You go into the I want to retire to the in-room so that I can make a quick change so I don't look silly. Okay, there we go. Let's see what I'll have in the what about the pants? Okay, let's look for... Okay, this is 69. Nice. 69... 65. I should take a look in my... Okay, it doesn't look like I have anything for level 69 for... This is 69, 69, 67, 67, 65. I have to run a couple of the heck is this? It's a ribbon. Level 50. Where did that come from? Where did that drop from again? It's awesome. And the vortex ring of healing. Okay, I think I did some okay, I can achieve that from the retainer. Okay. Okay, it doesn't seem to have any in here to be concerned about. Seriously, return this to inventory and return this to inventory, please, and I'll equip this. I might need to buy some more glamour prisms. Just so as I can... How many do I have anyhow? How many do I have? Glamour prisms. 28 and 37, so I'll buy like 99 more of each glamour prisms and glamour dispellers. Because it feels like I'm going through them, but yeah. At an incredible rate. Okay. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay, oops. Glamour. There we go. 99 of each. Clear skies. Oh boy. Come on, for the season of hatching tide is here once more. Oh, Thackeray, how delightful to see you again. I must say the prophetic dream I had this year was even more fantastical than usual. It was assailed with images of rabbits and chickens who worked together, paw in claw, to construct a wondrous backdrop for our festival. Almost before, when we made efforts to recreate my visions, the fates rewarded us with some special occurrence. And already it has begun. No sooner had I donned my bunny costume than a chicken-suited poultry farmer arrived in town with a flock of feathery charges and offered to lend his assistance just as I foresaw. There has, however, been one tiny bump in the road. You don't happen to have a few moments to spare, do you? I'm always up for an expedition. How many moments exactly? It's just a simple errand, really. I promise not to take up too much of your time. Just have my good friend Nono to collect the eggs from the poultry farmer, and, well, she should have returned by now. I'm certain it's nothing serious, but I would be ever so grateful if you could pay a visit to the Great Loam Growery and see what's keeping her. Great Loam Growery. Papaya. Papaya. Ha la la la. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is truly exasperating. Luckily, it's me, Nonata. How might I be of service? Julie was worried, you say? Right, I should probably explain. But before we delve into that, I should introduce you to Master Paulin. Greetings. Yes, I'm responsible for the little darlings. We heard word of this delightfully egg-centric festival taking place in Gridania and simply had to be part of it. By darlings, he means the chickens, and they seem to be a touch out of sorts at the moment. The idea was to have them on hand to lay fresh eggs for us, and I've been trying to soothe a whole barn full of ruffled feathers. Uh-oh. But even wearing the costume didn't stop me from being battered by charging chickens or spattered with fresh droppings. Honestly, I'm not sure what was injured more, my body or my pride. The courtiers are simply not used to travel. Please don't think less of them if they act a bit rambunctious. Buck, buck, buck. Is that Enkidu? No, it's not Enkidu. Oh, gods. My precious sweetling, no! Luckily, if you plan on being heroic today, now is the time. Bonk. As you stare into the eyes of the frenzied feathered fiend, you feel a brief connection being made. Hand over the fancy feed, and I'll give you the eggs you need. Thus spake these black soulless eyes. At least you think that's what they said. The fancy feed? You think the little darlings want their fancy feed? Well, I do have a special mix developed with the help of a professional Bismarck culinarian for extra special occasions, and I suppose this qualifies. It's dreadfully expensive even in small amounts, but how could I withhold a treat for my beloved creatures? I think I have enough fancy feed for everyone. Come, Nonata. The ladies await their feast. Right, hatching tide must go on. Now, my little darlings, you need me be so. Ow, such a feisty welcome. If we could just. Oh, not the fingers. Please, we're just trying to. Oh, no, the feed's got it everywhere. So, to placate them or not? Oh, that seemed to cheer them up immensely. I suspect we'll have some eggs to collect in rather short order. Cheer them up? They worked themselves into an absolute frenzy. Perhaps our adventurous friend here would like to try her hand at egg collecting. I'll even give you one of my spare work suits to wear. What? Wonderful opportunity for you. Sort out your gear, say your prayers, and we can have you filling a basket with eggs in no time. Just say the word. I'm sure you'll do just fine. No, Tat is in need of your egg collecting excellence. Better not be riddles. If it's riddles, I'm gonna have difficulty. Are you ready to brave the poultry gauntlet? I'm sure you have a preferred adventuring wardrobe, but if you wouldn't mind, I think you should wear the costume while you work. To business then. The entrance to the chicken enclosure is locked up tight. Just give the nod to Master Pollen, and he'll let you in. We're counting on you, Deckley. This is body. The boots as well? Ah. There we go. I'm ready to go. Ready, then into the chicken run you go. It can only be completed as it's to the dreamer's run. What the heck is gonna happen? can do it, I can do it, I can do it! Wow. Third blender. Oh, what the? Luckily, your egg collecting skills are unparalleled. I don't know how to thank you. Surely that was a masterful display. I am, however, somewhat concerned that my bellious beauties may harm themselves in their excited state. If you would be so kind as to make delivery, I should like to remain here and keep an eye on the chicken run. Certainly. Imagine poor Jilly must be frantic. Let us convey this precious cargo back to the amphitheater straight away. I'm to be wearing this costume for the duration of the festivities. I think a quick wash is in order. Welcome back, Duckley. I hear the egg collecting was not quite so simple an errand as we had imagined. It was an experience, that's for sure. I've seen the 7th Hill, and it was full of chickens. You are an example to us all. Nonota and I are most fortunate to have your assistance. With your hard-won bounty on hand, we can now proceed to the important task of baking cookies and painting eggs for the children. I'm loath to impose upon you so soon after that harrowing ordeal, but I wonder if I might ask you another favor. Simply put, I need you to hand out tokens of gratitude to our tireless helpers who will soon be setting up all the Hatching Tide decorations. Such a duty should fall upon me, of course, but this soiled suit requires an immediate and thorough scrubbing. Wonderful! Come to the front of the amphitheater, and I'll have the gifts laid out for you in just a moment. Here are the gifts I mentioned. I put together 3 different sets, but you can hand out whichever seems appropriate. Begin distributing the gifts. Thank you again. I'm sure your choices will be perfect. Meanwhile, I shall see to cleansing the filth from my costume. Once you finish with the presents, you can report directly to Jilly. Greetings, we have come to report the completion of our part in the decorations. It is a joyful duty to assist with the Hatching Tide adornments, knowing that every inhabitant of Gridania might enjoy the festivities. I hope you too will take a moment to join this rare chance for revelry. In charge of rewarding festival helpers, you say? I've not done aught so grand as to merit a reward, but in the spirit of the occasion I shall humbly accept your gift. I don't know, what would be good? The opulent on eggs? Well, isn't this exquisite? It shall grace my mantle as a memento of these happy celebrations. Such a lovely surprise. Now, if you will pray excuse us. I'm just guessing. Ha! Why am I not surprised to see you here? We had a guild meeting scheduled, but you know how adventurers are. We just had to get involved in the celebrations. And seeing how the dreamers away always do such a nice job of decorating all day, I figured this was a perfect chance for me to return the favor. Hey, passing out presents to us laborers, are you? Far be it for me to refuse a gift given freely. I don't know. I'll just guess. Ooh, those are just darling, aren't they? Not exactly a match for the quicksands decor, so I might need to keep them in my room. You'd best be off and leave you to your business then. Do come visit us at the canopy when duty permits. I don't know if my sense for direction is all that appealing, but I seem to have made a feathered friend. She must be from the flock belonging to Master Pollen. Watching the struggles from afar, I had come to the conclusion that chickens are troublesome creatures, yet this one seems docile enough. So far, she's been content to follow me around as with noticing touches on my adornments. Is my costume, I wonder? Oh, this is Nonata. A gift for me? I feel somewhat guilty accepting a reward for an activity I so thoroughly enjoyed, but if you insist. Oh, I don't know. To paint the eggs, fill the treats. There we go. Are these the eggs they fill the treats? That would explain the delicious aroma. Just what I need after a hard day's work in the planting fields. Now I think it's time I return this wayward hen to her owner. Fare thee well. Yeah. Luckily, my thanks for your assistance. Our little tokens were well received, I hope. I'm glad to hear it. Once my own tasks were complete, I found myself veritably surrounded by sylphs and moogles. Suppose the hustle and bustle of the festival must have piqued their curiosity. The moogles seemed particularly focused on wheedling cookie after cookie out of me. We shall have to call upon Master Pollen for more eggs so I can bake another batch. But putting these trifling troubles and setbacks aside, our rabbits and chickens have done a fabulous job at the Hatching Tide decorations. The event is a huge success. And after all you've done to contribute, you deserve to head out and enjoy it. Speak with Nonada if you wish to replay the gift-giving task from the quest of Poultrysome. You can also repeat the fate and eggs so threatened by speaking with Pollen at the Great Long Brewery. Papaya, papaya. Narita. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I started at 8. No goals, just farms. I think making level 70 tonight is the fridge too far. Oh boy, it must be busy. Must be busy in the cities. No. Headed into. What can we do for you this evening? I'm gonna retire to an inn room. Okay. First and foremost, there we go. Well, since it's Easter, maybe I'll go with this. Well, the shame about this is, look, the hair clips right through the clothing. This would be the, I think this is the Stormblight, there we go. This should be the wanted the pure homage to Squall Heart. That was a gunblader. Gunblade even does the Squall Heart battle clothes, eh? Yeah, let's stick with this 7. Well, I think I'll end the game for tonight. And yeah, I think I'll end the game for tonight. Had some fun, eh? I think I'm going to think about what kind of streams I want to do moving forward. I mean, I love playing this game, but at the same time, I just want this game to be an every so often thing. So I'll think about what to do going forward. Maybe I should make use of my ESL certificate and then do up some English lessons. Wouldn't that be fun for people that wish to learn how to speak English? If they want to speak it good, they can come to my stream. Well, anyways, regardless. So, I think we all had some fun playing tonight. So, I hope you probably be back tomorrow night again as well. Do some game playing, play around, have some fun, do 1 or 2 things, and then, well, have a good night. Well, back here. Oh, looks like has the game crashed on me again? Let's say 3 times out of 5 the game ends up crashing on me. So maybe 3/5, maybe 60% of the time. But yeah, I'll just chat for now. Wow. So moving forward, I wonder what we ought to do. Even though right now it's just me, but if someday you stumble across the stream and you're thinking to yourself, I kind of like this guy, I kind of like this video, click that like button. Let's try and get me out there. Let's see what I can do for people in this position, doing this sort of work. And it is work in a way. It's something that I enjoy doing. I enjoy speaking. I enjoy speaking about myself. I enjoy speaking on things. I've been thinking today what I ought to do with my talents that I have, and I'm pretty good at this. I'm all right. I can think a little bit on my feet, and I'm a bit of a conversationalist. Although, no, I'm an extroverted introvert. And there are those of us like that. I'm an introvert naturally, but I can be extroverted. Thinking about what my brother purposefully misheard when I said I was neurotic, and but yeah, I can fit in pretty well with any group, with anybody, and I'm interesting enough. I believe I've got some stories to tell. I enjoy telling stories. But yeah, moving forward, I'd like to really expand what I do here. So I think I ought to set it up like I would, like a teaching plan, I suppose, like a program curriculum. Move from one show to the next. I've been fortunate in my life to have taken the sorts of programs that might aid one in this sort of in this sort of endeavor. So yeah, maybe I should put it down on paper. Maybe I'll do a stream. Just thinking about what to do for streams. What are my talents? Brainstorm what I can do. You know. So I think I can do some storytelling. I think people would enjoy that. Game streams are always a joy. And I can try some other things as well. I don't know if I could do storytelling, but maybe I could practice some Japanese on stream or teach some ESL on stream. Don't know. May or may not get any visitors for those, but who knows? We'll see. But yeah, I should put together some lesson plans. I should put together all these shoulds, all these things that I should do. One thing that I'm wondering is maybe getting involved in politics is something I should do again. I don't feel as burned out as I used to. I've been feeling a lot, I suppose, more involved in things. When I felt burned out, I just wanted to retreat from the news, from everything that was happening in the world. But yet, I couldn't stay away. Well, all the writing I had done, I had saved a lot of the energy for schoolwork, for my essays and projects that I had to do for school. But now that I'm out of classes now, I suddenly have more free time than I know what to do with. I've been spending some of my free time searching for work, well, pretty much all of it. I haven't had the success I would like, and my resources are dwindling. My monetary resources are dwindling, so I don't know what I'm gonna be doing beyond May. So I do hope to be employed somewhere. If I do get that position in China, what the heck would I even do? Well, I'd be teaching. I'd teach for a year. And I suppose I'd be looking for more teaching positions. But I would like to get to Japan. So, not that I'm going to state this to anybody in particular, especially not to any recruiters. But I'd like to be in Japan. I wanted to be in Japan this year, but doesn't seem to be in the cards. Doesn't seem to be the way things go. Oftentimes I wonder if this sort of thing is kind of like fate. Is this fate? Am I being guided towards this way? And on the other hand, it's more like well, maybe fate doesn't really exist. Maybe this is just a point in my life that I need to react to, that I need to figure out how to maintain my mental state. I don't want to get too down. I've been feeling down due to not having much success in this job hunt. So it's time to, I need to remember to stay active. What am I can become too withdrawn at times. Even though I might be an extroverted introvert, I might not always. Sometimes I retreat pretty deeply. Streaming is something that I've been trying to get into as in an effort to reach out to people, to make some friends, to make, well, if not friends, even just some acquaintances. And also to develop my own skills, my speaking skills, my presentation skills, my production skills. Because I'm in a position that people are starting to look to me for ideas, for leadership even. So, but nothing is ever handed to me. nothing is ever handed to any of us. There are those who've had their whole lives basically scripted by their families. They go to the air quotes best schools, air quotes, close quotes, and then they meet, air quotes, the best people, close air quotes. So you can imagine my cynicism on this. That I have to compete to, when the game was rigged from the very start. That I have to compete for positions with countless others. I'm just being a little bit too cynical here. It is fine. I have the skills, I have the degree, I have the certificates that I can do what I want to do. But I just won't be able to do it today. It'll take some time. Eventually the position that is mine will appear. I just have to keep trying again and again. So just need to stick to it. Just need to keep things going. And as I'm here and there, maybe I'll expand on my education. I want, initially when I resumed university, I wanted to work towards a law degree. Now, wouldn't that be nice, a law degree? But there's so many lawyers in the world, but so many people, they try to guide you, they try to steer you sometimes. So, but you gotta know what you want to do, what it is that you like to do. And what I like to do is I like to play games. But more than that, more than playing games, I like to analyze things. I like to write about things. When I was younger, I wanted to be the modern day Charles Dickens, but I could never really put pen to paper for fiction. Fiction never really flowed out of me whenever I try to write. And as I was stating before, I have this problem where I have this difficulty where when I try to start something, I want it to be 100% perfect right from the start. So, and in fiction, my own writing, it seems imperfect. Regardless, perhaps the quality, I'm not even certain of how high the quality is because all I can see are flaws. And this goes for many things. Whenever I had handed in a project for grading to my professors in the university, I'd encountered the same anxiety. And this year, with everything that's happening, my anxiety went through the roof. Well, there were some close calls in my family when it came to what's happening out there. The precautions that people had to take were so simple, yet so many people resisted these precautions. They were pretty simple precautions, claiming they wanted freedom. I don't know what kind of freedom they were demanding. Freedom from having to wear masks. But what I wanted freedom from was from the thing that has disrupted so many lives. I wanted freedom from that. I wanted the freedom to be going out and looking for work. It's so much more easy to go out and look for work when you're on your feet. But what's happening out there is keeping me at home. And people should be staying home. We should be staying home for at least 6 weeks. Across nations, we should be staying home. Oh, here I am getting political. I haven't even decided if I want to be political on the stream. Well, but you know, that's all fine. Well, maybe I just want to vent a little. You know, it's... Well, regardless. I used to write about politics when I was younger. To be a political opinion writer, but I only ever did it on my blog, which is long gone by now. I wish I had kept it around. I had some good articles on there. I had some good pieces, but in a fit of passion, in a fit of I destroyed it. I destroyed the blog. I should have kept it. I should have kept it for posterity's sake at the very least. You know, I was being recognized for my writing as well, locally at least. And I did have an article that had a couple thousand views, so eventually I think I might have had a breakthrough. I might have found a publisher. I might have found an editor. You know, somebody to keep me writing. But that never happened. So, well, I just gotta get back on my feet. Is all. I just gotta start again. That's all it is. It's the fuel for that sort of thing is self-perpetuating. You know, it's like working on a muscle. You gotta use the muscle for it to become useful. It's gonna hurt at first, but well, it's not like I'm out of practice writing, and I'm a fairly, you know, my writing has improved by quite a bit since you know, and I was a good writer before I entered university. I was already at university level when I entered university, so I'm probably at a master's level or even a doctorate's level for writing now. But you know, another one of my major problems is low effort. Oh boy, I'm starting to hiccup now. But yeah, I'm pretty low effort and that sort of thing. You know, I like to do the work that is necessary, but I don't like to go above and beyond. I get cynical when I hear that though. Do you like to do things above and beyond? When I think the Walmart job application has that sort of thing, that sort of question. When you think about it, it's not kind of a ridiculous question. Do I like to go above and beyond? Well, I could lie and say yes, but truthfully, I only want to do as much work as I'm getting paid for, unless it's something I'm passionate about. I'm only going to put in extra effort for things that I'm interested in. The job has to be something that interests me. How about a job position at Walmart? How about a position at any of these chain stores, these chain superstores, these... maybe too much of my politics is entering this. I gotta figure out the line that I want to draw here. Like, maybe I should do a stream as myself. Or perhaps that might preclude me from positions that I want to work in the future. I should keep my pseudonym, my pen name, I should keep all this guarded, I suppose. Well, I'll think on it. I'll brainstorm. I'll do some brainstorming. Maybe I'll do some brainstorming. Yeah, tomorrow I'll do some brainstorming on stream. So that'll be exciting. And if anybody pops by, they can ask me questions. They can make suggestions. If you stumble upon this video and think, well, maybe I'll check that out. Maybe I got some ideas. If you stumble upon this video, maybe you like it, hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe as well. And if you really liked it, you can show up the next day, or not. Anyway, I think that's it for tonight. I thank you very much for when and if whoever you are stumbling upon this video, you'll be just feel free to comment and hit that like button. And if you think I repeat myself too much, then don't do any of that. Well, regardless, thank you very much. And I hope you all have a wonderful evening.